What is it? Is it sweet? Is it spicy? It's weird. It tastes like eating right out of the ground. It tastes like eating out of a garbage can and digging it in mud. It came from Costco and it's over a year old and pretty expired, but doesn't taste any different than when I first bought it. Hi, I'm Steve. Cannibals. I saw Green Inferno about a year ago at a film festival, so I'm really going off of memory. When I first heard Green Inferno, I thought, is this going to be a documentary on Cannibal Holocaust since it's such an obvious reference? And then I saw it's a movie by Eli Roth. Someone was bound to revisit the cannibal genre. It makes sense that Eli was going to be the guy to do it.
Pancakes! No pancakes!
I'm not going to talk about the other stuff. I'm not going to talk about Hemlock Grove because Hemlock Grove is not what this video is about. I hate Hemlock Grove. I hate it. The movie starts out and we got a bunch of college students that are really going off on typical teenage college student type dialogue, and I'm thinking, here we go again. But then I see what the premise of this film is and I already start to get all glowy and evil smile because we have a bunch of pseudo-intellectual college students. We all know them. We've all been them that think they understand the world.
Time to make a difference.
They need to go into other countries to save the people because they're so wonderful, because they can change the world and the evils within it. And when they do so, they are so out of their element and really, really learn a lesson. No one deserves a fate like the ones received in this film. Not at all. But it is kind of cool to have that cautionary tale, because as far as I know, there hasn't been a cautionary tale like that towards students that should learn to shut their mouths. So, the movie starts out without any hint of horror at first, and then tension starts to build. But suddenly, Eli Roth takes this film and turns it on its head. Everything happens so hard and so fiercely, and it turns into a horror movie like you just got sucker punched, and it hurts and it feels good. As the movie goes on, that's kind of the formula for it. The kills in the movie are like when your mother says, I'm gonna pull the band-aid on 3, pulls it on 1, your arm falls off, and somehow your large intestine goes along with it. They're brutal, and they're unexpected. You'll be watching it just like, I'm pretty sure someone's about to get, oh my god! And the most brutal, harrowing death, with just blood and guts everywhere. If you're into cannibal films, it's a great tribute to them. If you don't know anything about cannibal films, you would probably go into it like you're watching any horror movie, and it might not be anything spectacular to you. If you're interested in learning more about the genre of cannibal films, you're gonna have to go backwards before you go forwards. There was a major problem that I had with this movie, and his name is Ariel Levy. I'm sorry, Ariel, but you overplayed your character like Snidely Whiplash. But it's not entirely your fault. You see, Eli, his whole character was not necessary. We had the villains. They were cannibals. They were ripping people to shreds. We didn't need a snotty little asshole to also be a villain. We didn't need an annoying guy to also be a villain when we had cannibals ripping people apart. I know you were going for this whole evil corporate thing as on top of cannibal. It was so unnecessary. It was so over the top. It could have been done a lot more subtly, and I think it has been. Think about Cannibal Holocaust. And if you haven't seen Cannibal Holocaust, whatever. You have Alan and his crew. And as the film goes on, you think of Alan as, are they victims? They're victims. They were eaten. They were murdered. Here's how we find out a little more about them. Already from the beginning, there's subtle hints that Alan and his crew are very selfish and very obsessed with their work and put everything below their work and their art.
Watch it, Alan. I'm shooting. Oh, good Lord.
And as things go on, they put their art before each other. And, you know, it builds up and it builds up, and it becomes pretty heavy-handed until that, you know, end, and then it's, I wonder who the real cannibals are. But that was cool. There was a reason for it. They cared about their art so much that they were just wicked, evil artists. And with this film, he was just an annoying person that had no reason to want these people to die, other than because I'm an annoying brat that wouldn't want to murder any. Like, they're just murdering. Ugh. We didn't need him. We had cannibals. The cannibals were awesome. In the credit sequence, Eli puts facts about cannibal films throughout their prime when cannibal films actually started coming out. I thought that was a really cool idea. Anyway, by far, my favorite thing that Eli Roth has done, I still have to say, if he hired a more talented screenplay writer, it would be better. I'm sorry, it just would be, and that goes for all of his projects. The FDA has not defined the term natural, so be careful, because some foods that say natural might not be. But I believe that this is natural because it tastes real bad. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about or review. I might not ignore you. Do all that stuff that YouTubers want you to do, like subscribe and like and share if you feel so inclined. And hey, I'll see you next time.
Murdering. Ugh.